I wish I was recording for that part, dude. God damn it.
Hey, wait, what'd you say? Say it again?
None of these, everybody was secretly mad until they found out how big Drake's was.
That's wild, bro. That's so wild.
There's no big 3, it's just big D.
No.
And he said there's video proof, which is crazy.
All right, we gotta do the podcast, bro. I'm gonna hit you.
Nobody was mad until that video.
I'm gonna hit y'all, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Later.
All right.
Well, on that note, you know what we're talking about. You know why this emergency podcast is happening right now.
Shout out
you
to
understand
Marcus.
why we got the red lights.
Shout out to Marcus, man. We'll
It's
put his at right here.
Yeah.
Or something, dude.
You gotta
Do that. Sorry, man.
Still got the...
Bro, we are frantic right now,
yeah,
y'all.
dude. This is. I mean.
Whew.
We're at war, but not the war that you expected in 2024.
Yeah.
It's Drake versus Kendrick.
Yeah.
And things just got more real than they've ever gotten.
Yeah.
And beef that I've seen, you know, as I've lived.
This is the
So
craziest.
it's pretty crazy.
This
dude.
is the craziest beef of all time.
I was saying I had not made music for a couple years because I felt like I was like not in it, because I was just like, man, I'm not falling out of love with hip hop because of like it's so oversaturated with the whackness, right? With whack shit. But this has made me fall in love with rap all over again.
Yeah.
It made me realize why I've been a rapper my whole life, why I'm here for this, and I'm here for this, bro. What is going on? What, did he post something?
Yeah, he said, "Nah, hold on. Can someone find my hidden daughter, please? Send her to me. These guys are in shambles."
Screenshot that.
Yeah.
Screenshot that real quick so we can put on here.
Okay. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
So, okay. Backstory a little bit, I guess. Well, let's just say it right now. We're in this moment. It's been maybe an hour, and all this shit just happened,
I think
right?
Drake dropped like an hour and a half ago.
We just dropped a podcast today talking about it for an hour, talking about this Drake and Kendrick beef, and we had a feeling.
Yeah.
We had a feeling.
Literally, I said Drake might drop tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because we
recorded on Thursday.
Yeah,
We recorded
yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
And of course, our podcast came out today, and what o'clock? Like, I don't even know. Like, it's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7
He
o'clock.
dropped at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, 9 o'clock,
Dropped
7
at 8
o'clock,
o'clock.
rock, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
What's your
rock.
name? Adrian. He dropped at 8 o'clock, and
That's crazy,
it was
dude.
I think I seen him on Instagram. He put on Instagram that it was out on YouTube, and I didn't want to hear a snippet. Me personally, when I hear whole disc, I gotta hear the whole thing. So I went to YouTube and I looked it up, and man, Drake, yo, bravo, bro. I'm not even capping, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was an amazing disc, bro.
Amazing disc, amazing song.
Yeah.
Amazing video that went along with it, which is crazy.
Yeah, which you got the Good Kid, Mad City band.
Yes.
That's brilliant, bro.
It's so brilliant.
That's
as soon as
crazy.
you sent me the thumb, so just how this all happened, right? Because we had an emergency podcast right now. How this came together, dude. I had a feeling. I don't know why. Today I was like, I have a feeling Drake's gonna drop today, and then I heard on the radio. Mind you, we live in LA area, right? So we have LA radio. So I'm assuming that you're gonna be hearing Kendrick a lot, right?
Yeah.
You would think. At least that's what I was thinking. I heard 4 Drake songs in a row, and I was like, what's going on? Like, we went on a drive to go get food, and as we were driving, I was like, why? This is 4 Drake songs, and Kat's like, oh my God, I'm so sick of Drake right now, but I'll change it. I'm like, all right. Then I'm like, I have a feeling it's going to drop. We get food, get back in the car. As soon as we get back in the car, Avery calls me, bro. I thought something happened. I thought like you got in a car accident or something.
Oh, shit.
Because you were like,
I was hyped.
yeah, how you sounded, bro. You sounded crazy. You were like, yo, like what? Did you like something? I was like, what?
I thought you heard it already.
No, yeah, I didn't hear it. So I was like, what the fuck's going on? And then you said that, and I was like, oh, Drake just dropped. All right, hold up. I put it on. Let me just say this about Drake's song real quick. It hit hard immediately and so good because at the end of Push-Ups he gave us a snippet of
I was trying to keep it PG. Yeah.
Which, so I was already hooked in it, right? Mm-hmm. Mind you, how the song opens up.
Yeah. He's like,
crazy.
You probably shouldn't say nigga.
Yeah, dude.
He's like, you probably shouldn't say nigga. And the craziest part is he had his mom to say that you probably shouldn't say, and then like obviously knows he's about to say nigga. So I don't know if his mom said nigga, which will probably give Kendrick some ammo, because the way she said it, it sounded like she said nigga.
That's funny. I didn't even think about that, but that's funny. I hope he said, yeah. Well, I don't know how that was made. I didn't even
She said it. She said it, so Kendrick could get it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Man.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, so it came in. He came in guns blazing, dude. And trust me, guys. Listen, I am non-biased here. Like, obviously, my GOAT is J. Cole, and I lean on Kendrick more because I love his style. But dude, I gotta give it to him, dude. He popped up and went crazy.
Yeah, and not
He
only
went
on
crazy.
Kendrick.
J. Cole went. Drake went crazy.
Not only on Kendrick, he did that whole thing about he did everything on Kendrick, but he had like the little middle song, right? It's like 3 songs in one.
Yep.
And the middle song where it's like the hearse, he's talking about Rick Ross. He's talking about
Metro.
He's talking about The Weeknd. And he's talking about ASAP Rocky, which was crazy. The bars that he was dropping at ASAP Rocky, he was saying like, I didn't even know you rapped anymore. And the only time they talk about you is like fashion.
Yeah.
Like you should like have another kid so you can make another song,
Man,
kind of
dude,
thing. Like,
man,
it's crazy,
which
dude.
in my opinion, and my boy Marcus, shout out to Marcus. He watches our YouTube a lot. Shout out to Marcus.
Shout out, bro.
He was saying that he shouldn't have addressed it. In my opinion, I think Cole. Why do I keep saying Cole?
Drake.
I think Drake shouldn't have. Like, it was dope that he did, but he didn't need to. This bomb on Kendrick was enough.
That's the whole thing, though. He said like everyone's got to get it. You guys are all. It's the 20 versus 20v1.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he went crazy. Everybody in the middle definitely shouldn't respond now. Like, it should just be Drake and Kendrick. Absolutely. And real quick before we keep going, everybody knows. I'm gonna say it again.
I know where you're going.
My boy.
J. Cole.
Yes, Cole. He's smart. He is a genius because he knew what was happening. He knew, dude. He knew. Like, and
He's like, I'm not trying to get involved.
Yeah, and even when Cole went at him on 7 Minute Drill, it was rap. And like, because they're homies, and he wanted to rap, and then me personally, I feel like he knew what was about to go down. I feel like he knew.
Probably heard conversations from them.
Drake saying something, and it was like, oh shoot, and he was like, man, look at Kyra calling me.
Yep.
Dude, man,
answer.
Yo, we on the podcast right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro, we had to get a podcast, bro. You want to say something to the people?
I do. What's happening above the multiverse? One time for the one time. It's your boy Shank. Look, the first nigga with receipts wins.
Oh yeah, yes.
Oh my god, that's good. That's good.
Right? Love y'all. First, love y'all.
I'll let you.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Dude, this is crazy. My phone's been blowing up.
Yeah.
My phone's been blowing up,
It's
bro.
crazy, man.
So, yeah, man. Anyway, let's get back to it. I just want to just say again one more time that Cole was smart, man. He knew what was happening, and he didn't want to go into that type of realm. He wanted to rap, which I just want to say, too, I'm sorry, we're going to get into it, but I want to say J. Cole he talks big and bad for sure, but when he talks big and bad, he's talking about bodying in music only, bars only. So don't try to come at my guy.
Yeah,
you know
I still think J. Cole's the best.
Listen, man. So yeah. Shout out to my boy Cole, but let's get it back into this war.
I mean, I want to point out one more time that they're all fighting over second place. Jay-Z's the best, but it's okay, and that's fine. That's fine. You can have that. Jay-Z made all of you, so it's okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I like how you put the red in. Just
yeah, we're at war, bro. I had to set the mood for this one. Hopefully the lighting actually looks good because I kind of just threw this together last minute, so hopefully it actually looks good.
Yeah.
We probably need a light in the middle, honestly, but it's probably gonna be too bright, so I'm gonna aim it down a little bit.
It's all right, man. They're gonna get what they get, man.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, so the song comes out, dude. So crazy, so disrespectful. Drake, honestly, I loved it, and I was already hooked because the hook I had already known, right? So as soon as the song started, I was already like, I already knew the hook, and I was like, oh, this is dope. So like, it already hit like that nostalgia part of like knowing something and having like a remembrance of something, right? So that was cool. So that hit, and then I heard the song, and I was like playing it, and I only saw the little like the beginning, like the minivan part, right? Which was still crazy as fuck. Like it was crazy. But we were driving home, and then Cat's like, let's watch it inside. So then I came inside, put it on TV, and watched the full video, like,
and watch what
was going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is crazy, because not only did you make the song a hit, its bars are crazy and heavy and good, and you're rapping, especially the middle part. Like he's rapping, like he's really he's trying to show off, you know. And it's really fucking good, dude. All that like together, plus the video now and the little things that you're doing, the antics, right? As far as like the cakes that say happy co-parenting and happy divorce, whatever.
Yeah.
That shit's wild.
Yeah, yeah.
Him renting out
the
New Ho King and shooting a video with the G Unit chain on, and then putting the Tupac ring on the thing, and then like having the guy who owns it at the place with all the jewelry. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And to put that all together in what, 3 days?
Yeah, I mean,
because think about it. Euphoria dropped on Tuesday. The New Ho King thing wouldn't even have been popping until at least Tuesday night, Wednesday.
No, it was
yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shoot!
He recorded this like last night. He heard about it. He called him. He's like, let me rent this place out. I'm gonna shoot a music video in there.
Oh shoot!
And then they did it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's right.
And so what's funny is, a shout out to my boy Ant. We were talking on the phone too about this, and I was like, he's like, do you know who's winning is the owner of the restaurant? He's like, I'm just making meals. I was like, dude, that's true. Everyone is losing. Yeah. The only person really winning right now is the owner of New Ho King.
Dude, I don't live in Toronto. I want to go to New Ho King. I want to go there.
Yeah, dude. But Ant also told me, which I didn't know. He said that the reason Kendrick said New Ho King is because that's where Drake got robbed at one. He got robbed one time there.
Oh.
So he's saying like, I'm there eating fried rice, like chilling.
Is that what
I'm
he was
good
saying?
there.
Is that what he was saying? Yeah, and they got me for my AP.
Yeah, and that's why I think Drake is responding like, yeah, they got me for my AP, whatever.
Oh, okay. Sheesh. And need to come break it down.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah. Man, that's good. That's good.
I know.
Because I didn't know that. Yeah, but I obviously heard like Drake say that, and I'm like, oh, okay, when did that happen? But
yeah,
you know, I don't really know too much about like gangster stuff in the rap.
Yeah, whenever I need to know about anything LA, I go to my boy Ant. He's the source. Yeah. Right? And so I asked him about the whole, because obviously Compton, or the whole gang shit when it comes to that stuff, right? That's where I feel like it kind of gets scary and dangerous, especially like living out here and knowing what goes on. It just, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like anything I would want to mess with or even play around with. So I don't. So that's kind of crazy to me. And then now asking Ant about it, right? And like being like I told him in the song he says the part where he's
YG, Chuck T.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, Kendrick's from Compton, right? Compton's Crips. Well, not all Compton are Crips, but where he's from, they're Crips, right? His family's Crips. That's what they're saying. And Drake comes at him for that shit, but he says, you know, Chris Brown, who's a known blood, YG, who's a known blood, and Chuck T, who is the Game, who's also known blood, right? So it's like, he's like, it's like clicking up in a gang kind of way, and I don't know. I don't really like them showing off that stuff and like doing this. Which Drake is the one that poking at that stuff, which is crazy.
And the craziest thing to me when I hear this stuff, because like I said, I'm not a fan of the real gangster vibes, but in my opinion, this is where Drake can come to LA. Yeah. Because like this is where it sucks. This is where it sucks, guys. Because Drake's gonna be like, "Hey yo, YG, hey yo, Chris Brown, hey yo, Chuck T, hey yo, y'all, you guys, can you help me? Like, I want to be in LA." Now, Kendrick's homies gonna be like, "Nigga, you just disrespecting one of our dudes. Now, whoever with you is on site." Now it gets messy. In my opinion, this is what I'm thinking, because I don't really know street violence, street gang stuff. But from the outside looking in, it sounds like Drake just chose a side, and then Kendrick's homies are gonna choose his side, and anybody that's with Drake, it's gonna get dirty. It's gonna get really bad. It's gonna get really bad. And calling him fake, I feel like that triggers some real OGs in Kendrick's camp, because if you call him fake, now you calling the whole set kind of fake. Yeah. Technically, that's how I feel. I don't know, man. I don't know this gang culture.
The one thing I'll say though about that, and I think that's true, and I think the one thing that I've noticed just from the phone calls that we've had and the people that we've talked to so far, it seems like the big takeaway from this battle, from these two songs, is the Dave Free part. That's the part where people are, because when Ant first answered the phone, the first thing he said, he didn't say anything about the Kendrick or the Drake stuff or anything about having a daughter. He said, and mind you, he said he was only halfway through the song, so maybe he didn't hear that part yet. But the first thing he said was the Dave Free thing. Like, hey, if that's true, like, that's crazy. People are gonna look at that really crazy.
I don't know. See, that's my thing. I don't know.
Like I think that, and that's the first thing that Marcus said when he got on the phone too. He was like the day free thing. That's like if that's like he was talking about something else, but then you mentioned you guys kind of both like anyways. But he ended up talking about that too.
My thing is I don't know. Like I feel like Drake is picking because now I think that Kendrick probably cheated on his girl, whatever, and then she probably like cheated on him. But
I mean, did he talk? He talked about it, Mr. Morale.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Mr. Morale. Yes. So, like, what? Kamikaze hit me up, and he was telling me something. He was like, Kendrick, and you missed in Euphoria told everybody what he was gonna do. He's a master manipulator. He heard Mr. Morale. He's gonna try to poke at that because he does. And then now let's break it down. So
interesting.
Kendrick poked at. Oh, I know what Drake's gonna do. He's gonna try to poke at my family because he heard Mr. Morale.
Yeah.
And man, what was I gonna say? It's very important. He was trying to poke at Mr. Morale, and then I was gonna say something. Take it over. Damn, I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something that's really important.
I was in.
It's really important. It's really important.
I mean, you're talking about Mr. Morale. You're talking about Kendrick. You're talking about him knowing his whole plan. The Kamikaze, what he was telling you.
What did Kamikaze tell me? Yeah, he told me that he's a massive manipulator, but Kendrick said something. Or Drake said something
like that. Anyways,
damn, I had something as a bomb, but I'll bring if it comes back, I'll bring it up again.
Yeah. No worries.
Damn it.
But yeah, I mean, it's getting wild, man. The whole kid stuff, the whole just everything that's going on. Drake having a secret daughter. Drake replying on his story. Drake like they're saying, Kendrick's calling out and saying that. Drake's coming out saying like your kid might not even be your kid, and if it's your GM's. Your GM son, kid, like that's that crazy too.
I feel like that day free thing is super outlandish.
It is super outlandish
because
but
I'm not gonna lie, if bro, it's literally Kendrick ever since he left TDE on PG Lang, all he's talked about is him and Day Free. Why the hell? There's no way.
Maybe Kendrick doesn't know.
But the thing is, how does Kendrick not know and Drake knows?
Because
that's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Thank God. So what I was gonna say was Kendrick said Drake's a master manipulator, right? And then Kendrick comes back and says, in I think Euphoria, or no, it was in the 616 where he was like, you're paying people to come find something. You can't find other than because my life's boring.
Yeah.
So he paid people to come, but he didn't find anything. So that's what I'm saying. How the hell does Drake know that if he said, like, if Kendrick said, yo, you're paying people to come through, but my life's boring, bro. How you gonna try to say something? Yeah. And all Drake is like, oh, why did you buy the thing in New York? Or why did you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense. Drake stuff feels very reachy. Like, it's like reach. Damn, I had it in the beginning. It was a great storyline.
And to continue on what you're saying, but then also what I was gonna say as well, it all actually works together. I'm not gonna say everything that I know, but the way that you're saying, how would he know about this stuff? I think it works the same way that we know some stuff because LA people all know each other and talk, and there's when people are connected to celebrities, it's people tend to talk and things tend to get out. But you know what I mean? I think that's how Drake can know some stuff.
Okay, all right.
And that's what I'm saying. That's just fair. Like how I think we know how it works.
What we know is still speculation, though. So
it is.
It's like what's true.
Yeah, of course, and yeah. But that's the whole point. What's great, and to shout out to the real GOAT, Charlamagne the God.
Yeah. Dude,
he said,
I can't wait to watch this thing. Oh my God. Yeah, that thing's gonna be crazy.
Brilliant Idiots is gonna be fucking wild, guys. That's one of my favorite podcasts of all time. If what Charlamagne said and what he always says, no one cares about the truth if the lie is more entertaining.
Yes, that's why Drake thing hit so hard. To the God. Pause. That was very pause. No Diddy.
Especially with the line that you said about the Big D thing. You can't. How we open up this podcast?
Pause. No Diddy.
Yeah.
But with everything that Drake said, even if it's a lie, it was such a uppercut haymaker. Like it was just such a
People keep thinking
like
about
you beat your wife. Like that's a crazy allegation.
Yeah.
And because Kendrick's so pro black and pro women.
I think that was my biggest takeaway. I feel like that's crazy to say something like this whole thing. A lot. I mean, excuse my burp, by the way. Hope you didn't hear that in the mic. If
they
not,
definitely did.
I'll edit it out. Mark this. Check. Mark. Okay. So the big topic that's been had throughout the hip hop community that I've seen a lot with these songs is Kendrick challenging Drake's blackness, right? Mm-hmm. And even I retweeted Suge Knight because I was like, dude, what? Like, how does Suge Knight have a good take out of everyone? Like, I don't know. He said, I think it's wrong to say that he's not black enough or whatever because the police don't see it that way. So like, just we should leave that alone. That? Yeah,
Suge Knight said that.
Yes, that's what I said. I was like, what is going on? From jail, mind you. From jail. Where's my phone?
Suge Knight said that.
Oh my god, I gotta find it, dude. Okay,
that's freaking funny.
How do you look at your old stories?
Freaking funny. Suge Knight said that. It's just crazy.
I don't even know if I could just look up Suge Knight and it would like show up, but yeah, Suge Knight. He posted that, and I was just like, "What the fuck? How did he? Out of everyone, he had the good take." Oh my god!
I don't know, man. I feel like Drake.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah.
He put round one goes to Kendrick Lamar, but youngin, let's stop saying light skinned people aren't black because the police think otherwise. Black is black. That creates division amongst ourselves, and I ain't fucking with that. And I was like,
yeah, that's pretty deep.
Yeah, that's a good take, but I just didn't expect it from Suge Knight.
Because
you know what I mean?
Because he's light skinned. I feel like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like because he's light skinned, I don't feel like he really cares, bro.
Yeah.
He just like, oh, let me bring. I didn't say he didn't say himself.
Suge Knight a narcissist? Let me think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me just think about something.
But I mean, dude. So okay. So Drake dropped his, man, and then I thought that was the most disrespectful thing ever. I thought it was, in my opinion. But dude, Kendrick dropped the bomb, dude.
So that's what's crazy. So like, this is why this podcast is happening too, right? Because obviously we talked about how Drake came out with this song. I'm in it. I'm like, dude, it's over. And mind you, I talked to some people who are very Team Kendrick, and even they were like, I'm not even gonna lie, that was insane. Like he slid on that one, right? So I'm just like, no, I think he might have won. I think 25 minutes later,
yeah,
I listened to the song like maybe 3 times. I was like, my adrenaline was pumping. I was like, this is crazy. I need to calm down. Like, what do I even do? Like, what do I do after this now? Like, what do I watch? Like, do I watch like do I watch a TV show or a movie? Like, what am I gonna do?
No.
So I went on YouTube, and I'm just like, refresh real quick my subscriptions. 1 minute ago, Kendrick Lamar. I was like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
This is not real.
Yeah.
And then, of course, group chat was blowing up.
Flood.
Phone calls.
Flood, dude.
Had to go.
Flood. I was so super pause. No, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I was at a sporting goods store.
Oh.
I was at a sporting goods store because I started playing baseball.
My God,
and
dude.
I got my pants for baseball.
Let's just hold on. Off topic though. Like, you need to change your name, dude. Like, just change your name. Like, we get it. Like, we know it means Richard, but come on, dude. Just say Richard. Man. No one wants to be like, I went to.
Yeah,
you know
facts.
Just come on. You know better.
But yeah, I was at the sporting store. I was getting my pants because I started playing baseball, and before I even go, so I'm just driving there. That's when I hear it. That's when I'm like, everything's popping off, whatever. I go get my pants, and I'm literally leaving the sporting goods store, and I'm on Instagram. I think I'm telling a story, and I'm like, yo, this is the craziest. I thought, in my opinion, at that moment, that was the most disrespectful diss of all time. More disrespectful than Tupac. More disrespectful than Ice Cube. More disrespectful than Ether. More disrespectful than freaking Takeover. Anything. It was disrespectful, bro. Like, because he brought the kids in there. He started it. Drake started the kids thing, I think. Yeah, Drake started the kids thing.
I mean,
and he went even further in saying it wasn't Kendrick's kids, which is insane.
Did Drake start the kids thing?
I feel like, yeah. What did he say? What did Kendrick say?
Kendrick kind of talked about Adonis on that last song.
Oh, did he?
Didn't he? I mean, he talked about Pusha T and stuff, right? So I mean, I feel
yes.
I feel like
Yes.
it's kind of like like.
Oh yeah, he did.
It's kind of like it wasn't anything directed at that.
It wasn't
like,
crazy.
You know, not like how it is now.
It wasn't crazy.
But I mean, that might.
Actually, I take that back. Pusha T's was disrespectful because.
Oh yeah, Pusha T was.
Yeah, Pusha T was actually really disrespectful, but. I don't know, man.
But the one thing that people talk about, and I was actually, because you know what's great about this, guys, when something is happening that's this big, everyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
And every podcast that I watch that talks about whatever is going on is talking about it, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm seeing all these different takes from different people. A lot of people who don't know hip hop and should not even be talking about it in the first place. But mind you, that's another story for another day. This big topic that is like everyone's talking about it, dude, and I feel like it's not going away anytime soon. I don't remember what point I was gonna make. I got distracted by my own thoughts. Damn. But same thing. But either way, it's just it's crazy, man. I feel like it's just getting wild, and the kid thing is I feel like. It's
the most disrespectful thing.
It's the most disrespectful thing you could do. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. The Adonis song is that no one remembers that song. No one plays it again. It has no.
Adidon, whatever it's called.
The song that exposed that Drake had a kid, right?
Yeah, I only play it when, like, I played it like a few days ago when the beef was bubbling.
Yeah. See,
but I don't play it out of like,
and that's the thing, right? It's not memorable. So like that's a good point. I thought that. So that's like
disrespectful.
It is very disrespectful. But the one thing that's different that's like makes like Takeover or Ether or back to back, whatever it may be, these songs, they're like hits too. Hit 'em up.
Yeah.
It's a hit. Like Who Shot Ya? Separate the Wheat from the Ops. Yeah. Like that. Those are they're good songs too. Like that's what's crazy about it, right? So they have like this replay value that we're still listening to Who Shot Ya and Hit 'Em Up 30 years later, right?
So these two, I don't think would do radio at all. Because
I think Drake is going to.
I don't think so.
Because listen to this.
Like let me
they played Euphoria on the NBA shit, and they've been playing push-ups on the radio.
But this is what I'm saying though.
And this is better than push-ups.
But this is what I'm saying though. This is what I'm saying is because of the kids.
I think what's gonna happen is they're not gonna put the full song. I think it's when they play it on the radio, they're just gonna play the beginning part.
Because I know for a fact. I don't know for a fact, but I'm assuming that like Power 106 with Big Boy and then like Letty Ortiz, all those people are not gonna play Drake stuff talking about Kendrick's kids because they love Kendrick.
But they're playing. But that's what I was saying. This was crazy. Is we live in LA, and I'm telling you, these radio stations, they played all Drake stuff today.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
they have no choice. They don't get to choose what they play.
Thing, because I feel like, dude, this is LA.
This is iHeartMedia. This is bigger than LA. This is iHeartMedia. They run the radio station. They tell you what to play.
That's true.
They don't get to do. They don't get to say anything. You get to talk on my radio, and that's it. Guess what? I own the business. I put the songs out. I get to tell you what to play. That's why Charlemagne always gives a DJ Envy shit, because like the People's Mix, he'd always be like, oh, we're gonna get into the People's Mix next, and Charlemagne would be like, you don't even like mix it yourself, like you don't even do it, like they just send you what to play. He would say that all the time. He's like, so why you say it's the People's Mix? Like it's not. It's the iHeartRadio's mix.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Right. So that's the thing. So I think if Drake, he has that power. I'm sure iHeartRadio loves Drake, dude. I'm sure they love Drake because they know how much play they get off that. So I think they're gonna put the beginning of the song on there. The full song's not going on.
We probably got something from. Shout out to my boy Cam. Hold on.
Breaking news. Apparently, the cover of Kendrick's diss "Meet the Grams," the cover art is all of that stuff is from Drake's dad's suitcase. I don't know how Kendrick got that picture, but I just saw it online. That's apparently from Drake's dad. That's all Drake's dad stuff. So that's from his suitcase. Somebody took a picture of whatever happened, but yeah.
I don't know. I'm telling y'all,
there was some clues
group chats are going crazy right now. So
everyone's an internet sleuth right now. Everyone is an internet sleuth right now, dude. They're all on there picking it apart, dude. You know, if you guys had collectively worked this hard to solve cancer, we could probably be we would be living really good lives right now, dude. But instead we are obsessed with the
love rap beef.
Dude, what is it? What is it about society? We love to see conflict, dude. humans. That's a deeper conversation that we'll be having on next week's podcast called Sitting with Dre.
Dude, that is true. We love conflict.
Dude, people.
We love pitting people against each other.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm watching 3 fights tomorrow. Like
Michael Jordan,
Canelo's fighting,
LeBron, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Steph.
We like
we
to
put them
argue.
together.
We like to pick.
UFC. You know what I mean?
You know what it is? It goes back to like people and tribes, right? Like how, like we make tribes to stick together, and once you're with the tribe, it's like fuck that tribe. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like no matter what it is, and that is everything, and everyone finds something to cling on to, whether it's religion, whether it's music, whether it's president. Like people pick they put their things all in that, and they're like, I am part of this group, and if you're not with it, then fuck you.
Yeah.
And it's like this conflict no matter what. People always do that.
That's why I feel like no one wins, because even in my situation, as far as like Cole, I love J. Cole, so you can't tell me he lost, because I'm gonna go into the death and be like, nah, man, he just wanted to do the fall off. He just wanted to, you know what I mean? So Kendrick fans are gonna ride for Kendrick no matter what. Drake fans are gonna ride with Drake no matter what, and they're so big that one or the other is not gonna bow out or bow down to the other.
You know what I say? You know who wins? Me. And people like me. Mm-hmm. I like all 3 of them.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
They're some of my favorite artists. When I remember in high school, when I was listening to these artists, and I would be one of the biggest things that people love to be like, I love underground stuff, like, oh, like this person's on the radio, I don't fuck with that. Especially when we were younger, right? When we were like in middle school, high school, like that was the thing. It's like, oh, who's the next artist? We're like discovering stuff, like figuring out like, oh, I like this person, and as soon as they get famous, it's like, fuck that person, you know. And a lot of times even though I had known about Drake before, like I was listening to Comeback Season, and I was like, that was my favorite album in my, like, I think sophomore year. Like I was listening to Comeback Season like over and over again, like nonstop. Replacement Girl with Trey Songz, bro, come on, like that's, anyways. But I was like, that was my shit, right? And I would always think, people would always say like, oh, if they're mainstream, I don't fuck with them. And I'm like, no, dude, like mainstream means that you're not, that you're a good artist, that you're so good that they want to pay you and play your music that much. Like that's crazy. Like you want to be mainstream. Like I don't want, why would you want to be underground? Like that doesn't make sense. Like if you're really trying to do it like that, or you're really that good, you would be mainstream, right? Anyways, but these guys have lasted since then. I have been listening to them since then, right? Since high school. Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole. Nothing has changed. Well, Kendrick later, right? J. Cole and Drake definitely in high school, and then Kendrick like right after high school.
I mean, Drake came out with Wayne. This is probably my sophomore year, where he was on Lil Wayne's tapes, and he went crazy on
Ransom.
I think it was, Ransom. Yes,
Because I remember, because I had already been listening to that for a while, and then I remember we all used to go to this McDonald's in my neighborhood, and we went to McDonald's, and I heard some kids from another high school that were like our rival high schools that I didn't like, these kids, and they were singing Ransom, like they were singing parts from it, and I was like, man, fuck, dude, Drake got too big now. Like I hate it. Like I don't want these people knowing about this guy. Like you know what I mean? And so I was like, I slowed down my listening, but I still listen to everything that Drake did, right? Obviously, but it's just so crazy. Like it's crazy that these guys are still the guys. So I'm saying that's where it comes into play, right? For me, a guy who's been listening to Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick since high school, mind you, I'm 32 now. Like this is, I win, and I don't care what is happening outside. It's interesting, it's funny, it's entertaining, it's great, it's cool. I hope no one gets hurt, and I pray that everyone is safe. But at the same time, it's very entertaining for me, and I love to live in these moments, so I win. I don't care. Drake doesn't win. Kendrick fans don't win. Drake fans don't win. Fans of hip hop win. True fans of hip hop who are just like, I don't care regardless. No, I mean, these are just great songs that are being made. It's so good.
That's the beautiful thing of it. These
are the songs that I love hearing.
As much as this division, we are still listening to the greatest rappers rap. Yes. And like they're rapping, bro. And like I said in the previous freaking episode, we aren't hearing bad music right now. We just heard 2 of the greatest to ever put a microphone in their hand drop music on the same day. That's crazy.
Within 30 minutes of each other.
Yes, that is
talking
crazy.
About each other.
That is crazy, dude. You know what's even crazier? Shout out to my boy Stevie got a J. Stevie J. He's dropping his joint. Sunday.
Oh, dope.
What's today? Friday?
Friday.
He's dropping his joint Sunday. And I pray that it does numbers. But man, it's such an unfortunate time.
Or the greatest time.
Yeah.
I mean, most people are going to be listening to Drake and Kendrick, but if he's out there and he's rapping, people might...
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I feel like at this point in time, it's like, oh man, you got to go hard on the promo. Which he is. He's doing his thing for sure. Y'all go get that. Let me put the pre-save up right here for y'all niggas. Cause y'all didn't get that. It's my
I'm
dog.
Definitely getting a day of.
Yeah, it's my dog. Let me see where this pre-save at. We got it right here. Hold on.
Stevie got J.
Where's the links at? There it is. Know what I'm saying? Oh, you could just put it up.
Yeah.
I was trying to do this. Know what I'm saying? Comes out
It's
Sunday.
been up here this whole time.
Yeah. Know what I'm saying? Comes out Sunday. Y'all go get that.
Screenshot that.
Yeah, screenshot it. But yeah, man, I just feel like it's like a real crazy time for music. So like, if anybody else drops, it's ugly.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough, but it's great at the same time. And I just hope, it's like
he didn't know.
The best time.
He didn't know that.
Yeah.
He didn't know this was happening.
It's an unfortunate event. You don't know when war's gonna pop off, dude. It just happens. That's why it's war, So I don't know, but yeah, I don't want to stay too long on this podcast because we just dropped a podcast today, and this is just an emergency meeting to let you guys know what's happening because things are wild right now. We're in the midst of it. This is like it's like they've been at this Cold War. There's been a Cold War going on where they're like attacking each other from just saying words and stuff, and then someone just dropped a bomb.
Yeah.
And then the other person dropped a bomb right away back, and now we're at war. All right? So it's crazy. If you guys watched our podcast from earlier today, full podcast available. Watch that, please. Drake... I was saying on the last one that Kendrick is a nuclear bomb, right? We were talking about Euphoria, and I was like, he's a nuclear bomb. He just blew the fuck, like he just went crazy. And when he does, the whole world shakes, right? The whole world stops for Kendrick. Then Drake dropped a nuclear bomb back, dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Who is better?
I do want to say, shout out to Drake. You called my bluff because my theory was he was jabbing Kendrick thinking that he wasn't going to drop.
Oh yeah.
And that was
the theory that we talked about.
That was my theory, and Drake trumped that for sure because I thought he was just like,
we need to change that word, but yes.
What?
No, go ahead.
Oh, Trump. Yeah, I thought he was just like picking at him and hoping that he wouldn't respond, and then Kendrick dropped. And I thought Drake was just gonna be like, I ain't got nothing for him, but he definitely did. Definitely did.
Yeah, and what a fucking world that we live in, man. And I'm happy to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And I've never wanted to rap so much in my life.
Yeah. I mean, me personally, I would let the smoke
I'm not gonna release anything. I haven't released anything so long. I'm not gonna start now. I'm not gonna start tomorrow.
I will let the smoke die down.
Yeah.
Somebody else, one of my homies, shout out to
But I'm right.
Shout out to my boy Big Baller, bro. My name is Renz. His name is Renz.
Yeah.
He's cousins with like LaMelo and Lonzo Ball.
Oh really?
Yeah. He dropped a diss towards Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole.
That's dope.
Yeah, and it was pretty good. It's pretty good.
That's funny. That's the way to capitalize and market off this stuff, right?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
That's smart.
Shout out to my boy Renz.
That's smart.
He's like a super like underground type of rapper.
Yeah.
So if you guys into that, check it out. But yeah, man, I think it's crazy, man. The beefs are wild, man. I want to shout out to my boy. Hold on. Shout out to my boy Stevie Got J, bro. I wasn't dissing you, bro, at all. I wasn't dissing your project.
No, I was just saying. I know. You're just saying it's unfortunate timing. It's unfortunate timing. That's all it is.
But everybody will know what I'm saying. Comes out on Sunday. I don't know when we're dropping this, but get it right here. It's right here. I want to shout out to my boy right now.
The thing is, people who like him and people who fuck with him are still gonna get it. Like regardless, it's a great time for hip hop, and I think people are listening to music more now, right? I'll say this, and I'll say this on Stevie's behalf because it might be a genius move that he's releasing this on Sunday because. Take me for example. I love hip hop and I've been listening to rap my whole entire life. I've been obsessed with music. If you've known me, you've known me. But recently, the music hasn't been hitting like it used to. Mm-hmm. And so I don't listen to music as much as I used to. I listen to podcasts more. I listen to comedy. I listen to stand-up stuff because I think that's more entertaining to me than most music that I was playing. I don't even listen to music in my car most of the time. Mm-hmm. I have been listening to a lot of music in the last few weeks because of this, right? Yeah. So I think that is going to be good because people are out there looking for music right now, and people are checking, and people are involved in it. So
Stevie.
So it might be really smart that it's coming out. So I think it could go either way. I'm interested to see either way, but I mean, regardless, a project's a project, and that's dope that you're putting something out.
I think it's a single right now.
Okay, good. Dope.
It's a single, but
I'm just I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's going to come out of this, man. There's a lot of people that are going to make music because of this. There's a lot of people that are going to stop making music because of this. There's a lot of people that are going to respond and try to get involved. You know, the one thing that's crazy, right, is that we talked about it on the last podcast, and I'm gonna keep this short, but we live in moments, right? And there's these moments that happen, and we keep getting captivated by the moment. And we talked about it. Kendrick had his moment with Like That. Then Drake had his moment with
Push-ups and
then Taylor Made, and we were like, oh shit. And then it came back, and then Euphoria, and then now Drake again, but then Kendrick again too. So this time it's both of them like living this moment. So it was like Kendrick, Drake, Kendrick, now Drake and Kendrick, right? So it's just it's a great time, man, and just live in the moment. Appreciate it. This just happened, so we might leave this podcast right now, and there might be another fucking Kendrick song.
I'm not
so
gonna
who
lie,
knows?
you know what I want? That's definitely far-fetched.
What?
I want Ye to come back Cole again. Pause. So J. Cole can really come out the blue and really rap.
Honestly, that would be great.
Sick.
That'd be great. I'll take it.
Ye, do it, please.
Yeah.
Go after Cole one more time, and I promise I promise you, Cole will come after. I promise.
The things that I want to say in my head, I'm just gonna say.
And Cole has so much ammo on Kanye.
I know he has too much ammo, and that's the thing is that Kanye's gonna kill himself if he gets this by. He's not in the mental state to get this by him.
Because I feel like
he's gonna push him to the edge.
I feel like Cole would say something crazy about Kim Kardashian.
I should have said unalive himself for the.
You could bleep it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah,
but regardless, for the YouTube, for the YouTubes. But either way, man, this is it's crazy, and it's just I want Kanye to drop. I want J. Cole to drop. I want Kendrick to drop more. I want Drake to drop more. I need Jay-Z to. I told you guys already. Jay-Z's gonna come down and be like Magneto on X-Men Episode 8. If you guys haven't watched it, watch our podcast. We talk about it. He's gonna get on top of the world and just be like, "Hey, come down from his throne and be like, enough, enough, my children. We're all good. Everything's good. You guys are fighting for second place. Chill out. Like you guys, it is what it is."
Somebody just said this ain't hip hop no more. They trying to end each other's careers.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Sheesh,
cancel culture seeped into hip hop.
Sheesh, man, this is crazy, dude.
Yeah. We got. There was another thing I was gonna say about cancel culture stuff, but I don't want to get canceled for saying it, so I'm gonna chill out. But I'll talk to you about it off the pod. Yeah. But regardless, man, it's getting crazy with this shit, and I'm excited, man. Good time to be in, and I'm glad you guys were able to watch this. I'm gonna post this right away, so that way we can get it on, and you guys can watch our response right away.
One last thing. I don't know if either or it's true, because I love Kendrick. I rock with Drake. But shout out to Marcus. One last thing I'm going to say. Marcus said, because of what Kendrick and Drake said today, these goats are false goats. Or he said something like that. They shouldn't be our goats. They shouldn't be...
not. Jay-Z is.
They shouldn't be touted. What do you call it? They shouldn't be praised as much as
idols.
Yeah, they shouldn't be idols, because what Drake said about Kendrick, he beat his wife. I'm phrasing what Marcus said. Yes. Marcus said, he said, because of what Drake said, we know now one of the GOATs is beating his wife. And then he said, we now know one of the GOATs, or we already knew another one of the GOATs was disrespecting women and not claiming kids and being a deadbeat dad, And then I said, well, the third GOAT is doing everything right. Shout out to J. Cole, man. Let's go! J. Cole is the man. That's all I want to say.
I was wondering where you were going with that,
that's all I want to say. The real goal is taking care of his kids. He's folding clothes for his woman. What else is he doing? You know what I'm saying? He's making sacrifices for his kids and his wife. Yo, J. Cole is the real
he
goat.
also cheated on his wife, so.
Did he?
Yeah, Kevin's heart.
Oh, shit. Dang, all the goats,
Hey,
man.
you know what? Just be you, dude. That's the real message of this whole thing. Just be you, guys.
Oh, the goats, man.
Don't look up to anybody. Just look up to yourself, man. Work on being the best version of yourself. Don't try to be like anybody else. Don't want to be like anybody else. Just let them be them and be you, dude. Don't worry about anybody else.
That's true. That's great advice.
Message.
That's great advice. That's great advice.
And the real good is Jay-Z. And on that note, we'll end the podcast,
Jay-Z
guys.
cheated on his wife too.
God damn it, dude.
Oh! Before we get out of here, dude, Kendrick did drop a bomb that I don't think a lot of people are gonna talk about. He's talking about the Harvey Weinstein and Drake being a predator. That's crazy. I want to know what proof he has with that. That's gonna be nuts coming out.
I think what Shank said is the best thing that anyone said.
When he got on, proof first.
Whoever has the receipts first wins, and I think Kendrick has the ability to get more receipts.
Yeah, because you can't prove. If Kendrick did it, I don't condone it at all. But you can't prove that Kendrick's beating his wife.
Yeah,
like, I don't know if you can prove that
unless there's police reports.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, ooh. And the Dave Free thing with the kid. But I don't believe that. But you could go do a DNA test or
Even
whatever.
just putting it out there is so disrespectful.
But yeah, man, dude, this is a great time. Sorry, guys, this might be long. I don't know if it's long. I hope it's short, because
I don't know if fame's worth it, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
Shout out to my dog Hop. Hop just go off the grid. He goes off the grid.
Hop is doing it the best that anyone's done it.
He goes
I'm literally wearing Undercover Prodigy right now.
Hop goes off the grid.
I gotta give you so much props, bro. Hop is that's like the perfect level.
Yeah.
He did it right. He's living his best life and he's chilling.
Yeah.
And he can still murder anybody on the mic if he wants to.
Yeah, 100%.
So
100%.
It's just
like that's why I rock.
Crazy.
That's why I rock with Hop so much, man. Because
I've always respected that. I mean, at the time in high school, I'm sorry to cut you off, but in high school, Fabulous was on that same level to me, and I was like, I like how Fabulous moves. I would always. That's what I was looking to like achieve as far as a rap career. It's like I want to be respected, I want to be known, but I don't want to be like you don't see Fabulous. You don't hear interviews with him. I mean, it's just like that. But now in modern days, we have like Hop.
Because I mean, bro, like he literally drops and then he disappears. Like no one has heard from him. I haven't heard from him. I texted him a few times, hasn't heard from him. But Jamie says he's good, whatever. But he just goes off grid, and I know he's in other countries living life because I've been with him in Thailand and freaking Amsterdam, where this nigga be riding bikes on jet skis, like you know what I'm saying, living his life rather than doing the freaking Harvey Weinstein Diddy crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think he's talked about like those opportunities presenting themselves, and he's been like, oh hell no.
I'm sure.
But yeah, man, that's freaking crazy. But yeah, man, shout out to Hop, shout out to Cole,
shout out to rap, dude. Shout out to rappers, man.
Shout out to Jay-Z.
It's fucking crazy, man. What a world we live in. I mean, I'm so glad that at 2 years old I heard fucking Rapper's Delight. And it changed my life. If it wasn't for that moment, I wouldn't be living here right now. I wouldn't be this happy right now.
Yeah.
It's funny how things work out, guys. And with that being said, on this emergency episode of Above the Multiverse, we're going to go check out and see what is happening, because there's probably another 3 songs that just happened as we did this podcast. I know the internet's going crazy right now.
The internet is crazy.
I can't wait to look at Instagram. I can't wait to look at Twitter. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys are stoked as us and you're happy to look at YouTube and find this video. And if you did, like it, subscribe to our channel, watch our other videos. We talk about Marvel, we talk about movies, we talk about TV shows, we talk about
culture, pop culture.
Hip hop, rap, all that stuff. And with that being said, I'm Adrian Blest.
I'm Avery Harden.
That's Avery Harden.
We are actually MCs as well. Check out our music if you're here for the first time.
Yeah, for sure.
In the comments somewhere.
Yes, thank you. And with that being said, another episode of Above the Multiverse. We love you guys. Till next time, peace.
Give me that energy. I need that energy. Give me that